Hello everyone, this is February, already the 3rd actually. Starting a slightly different style today. I have a bit of raw recording that I was listening to when I was actually filming, so no speeding up just yet. 2019 has started off very quickly, as all Januaries do, I guess. I had a pretty good month. Good vacation, good start to the week, and yeah, a lot of journaling days and days missed it as well, and then I had to catch up. But having the simple theme of greens made it easy for me to just doodle. My brother came back from Korea. I sent something over to Korea. Sent some friends back to Korea as well, but January was full of good memories, and so I'm looking forward to how February will be as well. I'm just going to use this little clip to help me plan. I haven't used this before, but I noticed that if I didn't use it, it would just keep flipping, so I'm just fiddling around with that. So as you can kind of see, I have drafted out the whole of February, and I just was so tired that I wanted to do everything in one go, and so this was my motive. I got a brand new teapot and I use it every day, almost every day, and so the theme for February will be tea. I'm just showing you the tea I'll be drinking throughout the video. It's from Dilma. It was a rooibos tea with cinnamon, turmeric, ginger and nutmeg. I had tried it before and it was really good. It smells really strong, but it tastes really sweet. Nice and sweet. So February lettering. So this is quite an interesting pen. It's not the usual brush pen that I use, but I got it from a friend, and so it was a nice thick pen to work with. February started off on a Friday, and just have my little calendar below, and here goes the teapot drawing. I used a Micron 0.5 liner and added the water to my teapot as after it brew. I have this is a gooseneck electric kettle by Hartmann, from Hartmann. I think it's a German brand. I'm guessing it's a German brand. And yes, here I am drawing the tea cup also. I don't know if it's actually a teacup, but this is a cup that my husband actually really loves, but I use it quite a lot when I'm drinking tea. But yes, these two are the main kind of inspirations I got to this title page. This green tea, actually I don't drink too much green tea. It would have been peppermint tea, but they're both green. I added a few details. I tried to add a few details with the white gel pen from Kikki, but it didn't show up too much, so I'll be getting a new white pen soon. Now this is a lettering technique I saw from one of the lettering artists that I follow on Instagram. Unfortunately this pen was running out, and so I didn't like the way it turned out. It turned out quite messy. You'll see later in the close-up, but let it by, and just taking a quick tea break. Carrying on, next is the monthly page. I also planned out this page and went really quick with all the grids for the monthly spread. And I've been using the spread for quite a long time now, and so far I have no complaints. It's a really efficient way for me to use the monthly spread, and it's easy to see what things I have, like special days, like events or birthdays, at a glance. So this was a very unintentional lettering that happened, because it didn't turn out the way I wanted to when I just had the broad lines. I had this peachy colored pen, so I just made it peach tea. The bottom I made it a slightly brown tea. It kind of looks like coffee, but it was meant to be some kind of brown tea, black tea. On the right page I have my tracker, which is the habit tracker. I titled it as Good Habits. The pen kind of kept on tapping onto the teapot, so I moved it a few times. And And so now I am very adjusted to this particular layout of the habit tracker. So if there's any better ones, I guess I am open for recommendations, but so far it's working fine for me. These two pages are my planning pages, so I will have my monthly goals on this left page. I usually set about 3 goals. I think I've started setting specifically 3 goals for the month, and on the right pages the more specific planning for the week or anything that I want to plan in the future as well. I pop it into this page. And keeping with the reoccurring theme of tea pots and tea cups and tea in general, I have a green tea and a little leaf on this little cup and saucer. I got a lot of these doodle image idea inspirations from Instagram, just with lots of hashtags. Hashtags are our friends. Moving on, this is a tea break. Oh, I actually saw this interesting video about tea culture and how you should pour slowly and from a certain distance so that you can appreciate the sound of it kind of dripping into the cup. And taking a couple sips here. I really enjoy this tea. And like I said, this was the weekly planning page. And so I have my little calendar up top. I use a different color pen, or in this case a thicker pen, to mark the week that I am on. And I really got into this design of having a big number or a big letter for the day of the week and then the date for the week as well. And so I have the letters for the days of the week behind the number. And on the right side, the right page, I have my journaling space. This is a really efficient layout for me when it comes to actually editing editing the video, because journaling space is all to one side, so I can blur out that whole end. I'm pretty lazy like that. At the bottom, I've designed a little tea, I guess, layout, a tea ceremony sort of layout. I have 2 cups because one looked a bit lonely, and I have no idea why, but I went and gave some green shadows, and of course the plant has to be green. Leaving a few pages for the following weeks to come, I will be doing my very boring but quick and simple ideas page with the little teacup for the theme. Ideas. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that this is my expense tracking page, where my lettering stays pretty much in a similar design. Because I tried to do it all in one go, and this is the page I kind of care about the least in terms of lettering and decorating, my hand just flows by. But sometimes I'm happy with how it comes out, sometimes not. But yeah, this is kind of like an average turnout, I think. Straight lines for aesthetic pleasure, and the last page is my gratitude page, which I titled as Grateful, and also giving a little bit of a grey drop shadow at the bottom, and also adding a few more extra details to make it look a little bit more 3D. And last but not least, I have a little cup. Because it's still summer here in New Zealand, I have some iced tea. A cup of iced tea and a little drop shadow for effect. Finishing off the expense tracker with the details, and this was the February Plan With Me spread. Title page, monthly page. Nothing much different from the other Plan With Me's, but this is working out just fine for me, so... Oh, and then I realized I didn't do the numbers for these, so I went off 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and yes. That will probably be the last finishing touch for the Plan With Me in this video, but yes, that was it. I hope you enjoy February, have good Valentine's, and any birthdays, enjoy them days. And I hope you find some relaxing time and find a ritual, and yeah, have some tea. Have some nice like green tea or chamomile tea if you can't fall asleep. I have friends who can't fall asleep. Tea actually does help, so have some tea time, enjoy yourself, and be grateful. Thank you everyone. Bye.